Yo, what's up everybody? Once again, it's Brand Man Shine on a Saturday morning. Now, why is that so big? Why is that important? Because for those of you guys who know and have been following this channel for a long time, y'all know I used to do videos on Saturday mornings. Every Saturday for a good period of time, and I'm back. I'm going to be doing that for the next 3 months at least, so that's about until like March 2019, because I got some things that I don't want to put in the other format. That's basically the inspiration for doing these more informal videos. I got some videos I want to do. I mean, some things I want to talk about, and I'm also going to start the newsletter back up because there's some other things that just are better to still be written and provide visual for you guys or reference for you guys. And since I'm not going to do it in regular format, it'll be here or my newsletter for the next 3 months at least. Now, with that being said, I actually did send something to everybody on the newsletter called Get More People to Listen to Your Music. That's something that I think is going to be helpful for a lot of people. If you don't have it because you're not on the newsletter, then just go to the link in the description. I have it at the link in the description below. But other than that, we got to get into this trolling thing. Now, a lot of people are trying to troll these days. Why? I get it. The number one thing you have to do in marketing first, before you try to sell people on becoming a fan, before you try to make people like you, before you want people to wear your t-shirts or do whatever you have to do with your company or their attention, you got to get their attention in the first place. That's the main reason for trolling. I get it. That's why a lot of people do it. But trolling has some negatives. A lot of negatives. Most people who troll don't get the benefits they want out of it. The number one reason why is they don't even know their actual brand. They don't even know who they are and what they represent when they start to do it. So if you're trolling to get attention in the very beginning before you even kind of understand who you are, it's pretty much a gamble if you're going to be able to convert that into whatever you thought you were going to be able to convert it to. You have a higher success rate at converting people through trolling if you already have some sense of an established brand, some sense of an established fan base, right? If your brand is not going to be an ongoing troll, more like a Ugly God or a Little Pump, even Little Yachty kind of played on a troll for a while, but he smoothly transitioned out of that. Right? If that's not going to be your brand ongoing in that type of humor, or whatever kind of controversy, because it could be some, like, I don't know, fighting or whatever, like Boonk with his pranks. If that's not going to be your ongoing thing, it's going to be a hard thing for you to come up on that and then transition, because trolling has such a strong amount of emotion attached to it. It creates such a strong opinion of you. That controversy just makes it very hard if you don't know what your brand is and how you're going to make sense of this strategic trolling. Even big companies are using trolling these days, like Wendy's, Netflix, so many of these companies. And maybe I will do a video on this at some point just to walk you guys through it. But these big companies already know who they are, who they represent. When you see some of these companies drop tweets or products on and that's come off as racist, they know what they're doing. But they already know who is going to affect in their fan base. They know it's going to, who is going to scapegoat. But they know that group that is going to scapegoat isn't really the people that they really care about in the first place. But those people that they don't care about as much are still going to create attention for them and maybe even make the people that like them or the people that they want the attention of like them even more, because the people they want the attention of, They build a stronger opinion of them by making the opposite group angry. I might put that in a newsletter or something. I definitely think there's a lot more when it comes to the trolling subject in particular, as far as how deep we can get, because it's such a common thing. But you have to understand, one, if you want to become a troll or you utilize trolling, having an established brand and even a small sense of a fan base to defend you and kind of set people straight when they come in to see what kind of person you actually are or what kind of brand you actually are, artist you actually are, that'll be extremely helpful. So imagine, I don't know, you do something wild. Let's just say somebody says something racist, right? And then when everybody's like, yo, this person's super racist. But then all the people who know you in your personal life start to go, no, this person isn't racist, right? This person is this, and this. And I've known them for so long and blah, blah, blah. That's what your fan base kind of does when it comes to trolling as well, right? You might do something. It might seem a little wild, seem a little out of pocket. You will have some of those current fans that start to come in question. But then you'll also have people who come in and then they have one opinion of you, but once they see how your fan base reacts to you, they'll start to be able to be transitioned into possibly being open to you. So it's helpful to have a brand and a fan base. Even if you don't have a fan base and you're trying to use trolling for attention, you have to understand who you are or who you want to be, because it's going to inform what type of trolling you can and can't do. Lastly, in terms of trolling, also keep in mind that trolling can always go wrong. You cannot control people's reactions. And there's always unintended context that you didn't account for, right? I do regular videos where there's no kind of trolling involved, and I see people misinterpret things that I said because whatever they got going on in their life, whatever context and information they understand, they misinterpret what I say, and it can be negative, positive, whatever. Imagine something as emotionally driven, emotionally taxing and stimulating as some kind of troll, something controversial. Well, you already get attention one way, and then that could be flipped. Perfect example, Netflix did something where they were basically making fun of people who watched some movie for 18 days straight. And the movie is a little depressing, so they were making fun of the people like, who hurt you? That was what Netflix's tweet said. They were like, 53 people watched this movie 18 days in a row. Who hurt you guys? That was their joke. That was their troll. They were just trying to use a humorous little troll, create some, minor controversy, make people laugh at them. But instead of people just laughing at those people and thinking negatively of those, 53 people who watched it, Netflix instead found out that other people were like, yo, man, why are y'all looking into our information? Why are y'all being Big Brother, spying on what we do in our activity to that extent? We don't like the fact that y'all do that. That's kind of creepy to us, right? So it's like, on one end, you thought you were being ha, but now you got in trouble because you didn't know that people were going to actually look at that as being creepy. That can happen in so many different ways, right? It's just like when somebody trolls and they think they're going to start a beef because, it's going to get them attention, and then next thing you know, they get beat up. Or next thing you know, they might lose their life. Trolling can go wrong, obviously, on so many different levels. It actually can affect your bottom line. You thought it was going to boost your bottom line, you actually lost money. It can affect you in negative ways as well. We've seen that in so many different ways, right? But keep all those things in mind. Last but not least, right before I hop up out this thing, I am extending the deadline of the bonuses to the Pro Music Branding package. I'll do it to January 17th, just from a lot of people just asking questions. But stay in tune for that. This video is not about that. Just keep that in mind. I want to know what you guys think about trolling. Should I do a full video in the other format? Let me know. Other than that, if you like this, go ahead, hit that like button. If you like it, might as well share it. And if you're not subscribed, you know what to do. Hit that I messed that up. Hit that subscribe button, man. Have a great weekend. Happy holidays to everybody. Peace.